So with I see you got the Black Beer Culture shirt on. You know, I know you got the Town shirt on, which I love. Yep. So did you get a chance to go to the 2019 Fresh Fest? Were you two there, or did you get an opportunity to go?
We did not.
Okay, that was the goal. That was actually this year's goal.
The
goal was to do Fresh Fest 2020.
Okay, and actually have like a booth, or were you just wanting to go and hang out?
Research and development.
Okay, I got you.
Networking, because this would have been only like the third year, right?
Yeah. Started 2018, so
but definitely have a booth by next year.
Yep.
So, I think we're still on track to be able to have a booth at whatever Black Beer Culture, puts together. We're going to be there representing.
Yeah. Got to shout out Black Beer Culture, man. Definitely a beautiful group of people.
Yeah.
So with that, with the booth situation, did you do the virtual? Did you get a chance to do that? I didn't drop in on that day which was actually just passed by.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just trying to see,
like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because they had a lot of the people who do podcasts are just really heavy in the like the Black Beard Chick, Afro Beard Chick, Black Beard Travelers, Uncapped. Which shout out to Uncapped because they just released something. Oh no, Capsule, not Uncapped and then Capsule. Capsule just released something recently. Have you reached out to any of them? Crown and Hops, Tio and Benny. Mm-hmm. Like, have you had a chance to talk to them and really the steps you were looking at on top of like how Michelle was talking to you about doing that nano brewery as well? Did you get a chance to have those conversations?
Of course, Crowns and Hops, which it was really when we thought about doing the brewery. Chaz, he was like, "Man, you gotta check out Crowns and Hops, man. You gotta check out the Crowns and Hops, and the movement that they're doing.
Yeah,
it was basically on the same. It was like the same level playing field that we wanted to present to Oakland. You know what I mean? What they're doing in the South, we wanted to do in the North.
Gotcha.
And they were really the inspiration to get this movement really going. Shout out to Tio, shout out to Benny, for like, showing us love too,
always, all the time.
Showing love all the time, man. So we're grateful that we're able to network with other brewers that are in the same scope, in the same field of wanting to not only make this thing that brings people together, but also, bring out the social aspects of what needs to be done to make it not 60 black-owned breweries and
out of the 8,000. I forgot. I didn't know it was 8,000. It was a lot, but 8,000 and only 60. We are dropping the bucket.
Yeah.
So
and there's like 4 or 5 of them that are still in planning. Like as far as black-owned breweries go. So, we definitely Crowns and Hops. I went to a bunch of their events out here. Went to Good Hop, went to Temescal when they had the collab going. Okay. Talked to them, and I was basically like, "Yo, man, like, let me know how you did it." I was talking to Tio, like, put me on game. Yeah. He was like, "Man, we're gonna tell you everything, so you don't have to go through what we went through." Yeah. And then they just came out with that 8 Trail Pills initiative.
Yeah, I just signed up for that too on the email, so I got to check that. So I definitely think that's a beautiful thing. And also, they talked to the people, some of the people from Oakland who live in LA who are with the movement with the defund the police and just in general with social change. So I think that's a great thing that you collaborate with him, especially being outspoken and being, I feel like the front runner for black brewers, not because I think they want to be, which I think actually they take that on with pride. But they just don't. They're not silent, and they're just saying it out of love. It's not to be like just be black and that's it, but like we want everybody to be involved, but we want to be included. We gonna get a table we gonna get a seat at the table.
And get some ownership. And then build up the black brew movement. Now
have you reached out to like Union? Is it Union Craft Brewery? Like, have you reached out to the 60 breweries outside of Crown and Hops that are black owned? Have you had a conversation with them on? I know you said you talked to best practices and Tio gave you game, but like, what other things did you learn from other brewers that are black if you had a conversation with them so that you don't make the same trip ups as they did starting off?
Yeah, we haven't. I mean, I don't know if Mario has, but I know I haven't personally reached out to the other black brewers. Like, we definitely want to reach out to Urban Roots.
Yeah.
At least start local
I
too,
got you.
at the same time.
To
To Speakeasy. But we also just became part of the Bay Area Brewers Guild too.
Yep. Shout out.
So they're about one thing we talked with them is like we want to be like plugged in to be able to do like collaborations to help build our brand, to like learn, to like have some mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Because like if we're not if we're not working daily and in the building like brewing, then we're gonna be like always like kind of sidelined, and never know what the newest technology is. So it'd be good to like mess around with new brew systems, see how these brewers who've been doing it for the past 10, 20 years, how they're doing it, how they're working on it, so we can build our craft and make it even better.
Yeah. And the other thing too is that the other thing is we're involved with the diversity, equity, and inclusion committee.
Okay, I didn't even know that was that committee. I know about the Bay Area Brewers Guild, but I didn't know there was a committee. Yeah, so you got to link me up with that too. We're gonna talk off mic, and get that going. But go ahead. So you're linked in with them, and where are they based out of the Bay, or is that just?
Oh yeah, it's out of the Bay.
Well, it's part of the Brewers.
It's part of the Brewers Guild.
Within the guild, they're trying to do that. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, they're trying to be socially responsible and getting more diversity within the culture. You know what I mean, and the craft brew culture. There's not enough of us, and there's changes that need to be made. And they got to see what changes need to be made by people that are firsthand trying to do it.
Gotcha.